fastest one there was a 4.62.
Did you know, you kind of knew you could run faster than that?
Well, I didn't really know. I mean, I tried my best out there, and I tried my best here. I think it's because we're off our feet more and we weren't just going so much out there.
How about, what was your vertical? You said you had a good vertical?
Yeah, it was 38.5 out here.
With all the teams you've met with, I mean, what positions are you being talked to play the most right now?
Well, most teams ask me what I prefer, and I just say, well, I played the nickel position, so it's more like a corner. But when I'm out there, most teams say, you look like a safety to me, stuff like that. So I really don't know what's going to happen.
What was the general overall impression that you were getting from your performance at the Combine? What kind of feedback did you get?
I could have ran better on my 40, of course. But they said at my position drills it was really good. Everything else was a little bit above average or average on the certain drills that we did. But my personal opinion, I did good except for the 40.
What's this whole experience been like for you, just kind of being under the microscope the way they do it? How has it felt?
It was crazy at first, of course, like you worry and you get nervous a lot, but just praying to God and being in community with Him, it really helped me out to be content with whatever happens. So I'm happy today. I was happy after the Combine, and so, yeah.
Has it been kind of an interesting experience with so many guys from Nebraska having a shot at getting drafted this year to go through it kind of with them and follow them as well?
Yeah, without them it would be really uncomfortable, but with all them there, and of course here at Pro Day, it makes you feel at home, you're comfortable, these are the people that you played with for 4 years, so yeah, it felt really good.
We hear a lot about the interview process and how sometimes that can be a pretty bizarre process down at the Combine. Was it for you? What was that overall impression of the interviews that you were?
Yeah, the interviews for me I think went really well, but when you go in there, they tell you a lot of stories. Like some coaches just come at you, start yelling, just to see how you'd react. Some coaches play tricks on you to see what you do. Most teams just have you draw up our defense and explain how we do things around here and how we could translate it to how they do it and stuff like that.
Anybody yell at you?
No, I didn't get yelled at, but I got some weird questions. So.
What's the weirdest one?
Give you one.
I really can't remember it. Well, there was one that didn't have nothing to do with football. It was like a trick. He gave me like three coins, and he said something. He was saying like, there's 3 kids. What's the last kid's name? I don't know the whole thing of it, and I couldn't get it. But it's like the joke's like Ramona's mom had 3 kids, so one of the kids' name is Ramona, and I never got it. He's like, if you can't understand me, you don't understand football because you're not listening and stuff like that. It was crazy. But, yeah, that was probably one of the weirdest things. It was really cool though, and if you were really listening to him, you would have got it, but it went right over my head.
Do you remember who threw that at you?
No, I don't.
What position are you projected at? What are they telling you?
They have me. Well, they usually ask me what position I feel more comfortable at, and I usually say the nickel, which is closer to corner, I think. But most teams say you're more like a safety. Some teams say you could play corner, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
As far as the teams that seem the most interested, I know they play a lot of games and they don't want to tip their hand going into the draft, but can you get any feel about the teams that are most interested in you right now?
Oh no, I have no clue. I mean, they're down there. They have meetings set up everywhere, so you just meet with a whole bunch of teams. But as of right now, I don't know.
Eric, what's your take on the labor situation in the NFL with the collective bargaining and all that stuff?
Oh, I know just as much as you. I have no clue what's going on with all that.
I mean, you worry about that at all? About a lockout or?
No, I think. I mean, of course they're going to get things set. Everybody wants to play football. I mean, the owners and the players. So, I mean, of course they're going to come with an agreement. But when, I don't know. It's just more time to relax maybe from here. So, I don't know.
Is that a concern though, as far as if you get drafted? I mean, negotiations and so forth. That would probably bog down, wouldn't it, in a labor dispute?
Oh yeah, but I mean, I really don't know too much about that or the money and none of that stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it really doesn't affect me because I'm not trying to worry about it and stuff.
What and you've probably been asked this already. What drills did you do, and what kind of, I guess, marks did you put up today?
Today I did the 40 and then the vertical. I got like 38.5 on vertical, and I ran in the low 4.5s in the 40. And then we did DV drills as well.
Were you happy with your 40 time?
Yeah, I was. I don't know if I'm faster than that or not, but coming from a 4.6 to a low 4.5 really made me happy. So.
Is it kind of weird that people judge your ability based on a number like 4.6 versus 4.5?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird. What's weird to me is you start in a stance that I'll never be in. But I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's what you have to do. And if you could do it, you could do it. So, yeah.